Hi, I'm Christine McLaren, the vlogger for the BMW Guggenheim Lab, the mobile think tank traveling around the world over the next 6 years, traveling to 9 cities to investigate solutions to urban problems. As you might know, the lab wrapped up its programming here in New York City in the fall in October. It got packed up and sent over to Berlin, where it's going to open this spring. And that means that I also need to get packed up and get sent over to Berlin. Now, for most normal people, that would mean buying a plane ticket, packing a suitcase that was about 50 pounds on the dot, spending 15 hours in and out of airports before arriving in Berlin, just in time to run through the streets and find the best sausage stand. So instead of 15 hours, I'm gonna take 15 days to get to Berlin. On the North Atlantic, in the dead of winter, in a freighter ship. Yes, a freighter ship. I'm going to be taking a crash course that I'm calling the Comfort Crash Course. See, the theme of the lab in the first 3 cities that it goes to, New York, Berlin, and Mumbai, is confronting comfort, which means that they're basically investigating ways to find comfort within the new modern city that are less destructive, more responsible, and yet still make the city a better place to live in for everybody. Lucky for me, when the lab's curators, David Vandelier and Maria Nicanor, first came up with the theme Confronting Comfort, they did their research. A lot. They came up with a binder about this thick, full of readings from a huge variety of different disciplines, everything from articles on diseases of comfort to essays about when the washing machine and the vacuum cleaner first came about. So I decided I wanted to dig into these readings, way down into them, to see if I could find the answer to these questions. What is comfort? When do we start searching for it? What does it mean to us? And ultimately, why does it need to be confronted? So that's what I'm going to be doing on this ship. For 15 days, I'm going to be digging into these readings and blogging about it along the way, live from the freighter ship. And I want you to come along with me. Not literally. Anyway, look, before I go, I want your help. My binder of readings is great and huge. It'll probably take up a suitcase in and of itself, but I don't think it's quite good enough yet, so I want suggestions from you. Anything that you've read, seen, or heard that somehow deals with the topic of comfort, I want it. It could be a blog post from a fashion designer, it could be economic theory, it could be an ancient philosopher, I don't care. The more diverse, the better. Please send it to me at BMW Guggenheim Lab at guggenheim.org. That's BMW Guggenheim Lab at guggenheim.org. You can also post your suggestions on our Facebook page at facebook.com/BMW Guggenheim Lab. And of course, follow the journey along. It's going to be super fun, I think, maybe. I don't know, it's a bit scary. Either way, you can find out at blog.bmwguggenheimlab.org, and while you're at it, subscribe to it. I promise I will spare you the seasick details. Till then, fare thee well, sailor.